to my final morning report analysis video with me, Rich Market Analyst at Atlantic Markets on Tuesday, 27th of June. Looking at gold, and we've seen, yesterday's candle was a massive move to the downside. I'll show you on the hourly chart because that bear candle there was basically just, from what I can gather, one significant sell order that went through, and the market obviously sold off quite significantly on that. But market subsequently found support. It's interesting that again, 1240, which has been a basis, sort of a pivot level, got broken initially, but still continues to hold, and again tested this morning 1241 as the low, but again has held. So the market hasn't decisively broken down. I think this sort of again is indicative of sort of a choppy range play. The fact that these supports are holding, but subsequently it might get broken, but then you sort of pull back above it, and it's an indecisive market. Really, is gold at the moment. It's not really sort of doesn't really know the direction it really wants to go in. 1261 is your overhead resistance from that old pivot, which having been broken to the downside becomes resistance. 1258 80 was the reaction high, which is now obviously clearly resistance. 1250 basically is where we are now, so it's sort of midway between these two sort of old pivot levels, really, 1240 to 1260 area, and yeah, it's sort of midway, and you look at the momentum indicators, fairly sort of middle of the road as well. MACD line is starting to sort of flatten off. Stochastics had turned lower this morning early on, but as the dollar has weakened today, the gold price has pulled higher, and that is sort of helping to sort of stabilise those stochastics again. RSI 45, 46, sort of, so there is a mild sort of negative bias. I say very mild because you've got the MACD lines which are below neutral, stochastics which are sort of arguably negatively configured still. So there's a mild negative bias, but again, as I said, between 1240 and 1260 you're fairly neutral, really. Close below 1240, you're looking back at 1216. Close above 1261, you're looking back towards the highs again. So you're sort of midway in this midway band at the moment of trading, and sort of the last few days have done little to really change that outlook. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.